Greetings and salutations. I am Neverborn, The-Abyss-That-Slumbers, and you are listening to The Eldritch God. Today, a Florida man was accused in a plot to blow up several Target stores along the East Coast in an attempt to acquire cheap stock in the company if the stock value plunged after the explosions. 48-year-old Mark Charles Barnett is charged with the possession of a firearm, as well as a whole list of other things. Now, you might be wondering why I'm talking about this. It's quite simple, really, because the target that he was going to start with was the one that I go to in central New York. Now, I'm not going to talk about his motivations, which is plain and simple greed. However, there's something I wish to point out. It's the brilliance of this plan. And yes, his plan is brilliant. Imagine he had actually succeeded in planting his food item disguised bombs in various stores. And they went off. A couple of messages claiming that he was from, I don't know, white supremacist group X or Black Bloc Y. And suddenly, the media, given a narrative that it can wrap its head around, will run with it. And the actual investigation will get muddled in trying to figure out who he was. The environment is so screwed up right now, with the media so focused on their narrative of creating hate and division among all Americans, that this man believed he could get away with it. And the truth of the matter is, he probably would have. His plan was pretty good. If his partner hadn't had a conscience and blew him in, this probably would have happened. How many people would have gone, oh, clearly a white supremacist, or oh, clearly an Antifa? And nobody would have realized that it was just an incredibly greedy, registered sex offender from Florida. We need to forgive the other side. It is easy for us to hate. It is hard to forgive. And we need to, because we don't hate the left. We hate their message. We hate the message and not the messenger. Hate the sin, but not the sinner. We need to forgive them in our hearts. We need to let it go. Yes, I know they need to let it go too, but if we start, eventually they will as well. Honestly, nothing pisses off a liberal more than telling them to their face, it's okay, I forgive you. Because they don't believe there's anything to forgive. So right there, not only do you get to be the better person, and you get to empty your heart of hate, but you get to tick them off at the same time. So it's a win-win for everybody. But my base point is, we need to ratchet this down now. This is getting out of hand. And if mainstream media isn't going to stop this, it's up to us. We in the alternative media, we on YouTube, every person who's got a voice has got to step up and say, I don't hate people who follow the left. I hate their message. I forgive them for their ignorance. I forgive them for their hate. I don't hate them. I just want what's best for people. And we all do. That is our goal. So unfortunately, this is the hard part, and we need to start now before somebody else hears this and goes, hey, that was a great idea. Before somebody decides, oh yeah, I can make a few bucks off all this hate. Because that's what's going to happen. And once that ball starts rolling, it's not going to stop. We need to hit the brakes now. And I hope you're on the same page as I am. I am Neverborn, the Abyss that slumbers, and you have been listening to The Eldritch God.